What's up everybody, how you guys doing today? So in today's video, I want to talk about if controller players have an advantage on Call of Duty Mobile. Before we get started though, please be sure to follow me on Twitch, Instagram, and Twitter. The links will be down below in the description. So if you're interested and want to DM me anywhere, be sure to hit me up on those. It'll help me out a ton. Just want to say thank you so much for all the support you guys have been showing lately. There's been a lot of love and you know, the channel's been growing like crazy and I'm really excited. Hopefully we can grow even more. But yeah, thank you so much guys. I really appreciate you all. We're almost at 1K, so that's really awesome. Hopefully we can get there by next month. But yeah, well, all right, let's get started. So this is gonna be pretty simple, but for controller players, there's really not a big advantage that like controller players like us have. The only one I could really say that we have is like obviously the aim assist, and I honestly don't think it's a huge advantage. Like the only time it's really helpful is in close range battles. I feel like at Windows, I would say like 75% of the time, if I'm playing someone like around my skill level, I'd probably win it like 75% of the time. Whenever I play like with touchscreen, I feel like I lose those like at least 10%, 25% of the time. Like it's awful. I rarely win them. I have to be facing a bot to win them. But yeah, it's so like that's like one of the biggest advantage I'd say controller has. Besides that, I just feel like touch screen players, like they just have a bigger advantage. They, for example, like the prone button, they can prone fast, we can't. Like it takes, like there's a delay. We have an input delay. It shows a lot of the time, and I feel like that's something they can work on for controller players, but I don't think they will. Like I said, you also can mess with your settings a lot more on touch. On controller, you can't mess with it as much, and I also feel like every type of controller is different, which I really don't like. So for example, I can use the same settings on Fortnite and still use a different controller and it'll feel the same. I can show you like some examples. So this is an Xbox One, right, or Xbox Series S controller, and I have the same exact settings as this controller, which is a Xbox or a PS4 SCUF controller, and it feels exactly the same. So, but whenever I play COD Mobile and I have a regular PS4 controller and I switch it to another PS4 controller, it feels completely different. Like it's really annoying. Like I just feel like there's a little things that can be fixed and, you know, like help us out in the future and all that good stuff. Another thing I wanted to bring into, and I'll probably make it another video, is emulator players. Like, so for them, I feel like it's a different story, because playing on a PC is actually, I wouldn't call it cheating. It's just more of an advantage than anything, because it's not meant to play on COD Mobile. For a controller, you have the option, right? Like if you go to settings, it says controller settings. But when you play on an emulator, the reason you play on an emulator is because it's not meant to be played on there. So I kind of want to make that another video though, so I'm not gonna get into it too much. But yeah, those are just some of the advantages I would say controller has. It's just the aim assist. I don't think anything else is like big. Like the long range fights, I feel like those are awful. The aim assist, you can't even tell. Here and there you can, but not as much. You really have to be like lucky to get the aim assist lock on. I don't think it's that bad though. It's still able, like I feel like I can still compete. I'm trying to think. I don't think there's much, like I said, about that, except for the aim assist. The movement is, you know, I'd say it's a lot better on touchscreen for sure. I feel like this is where people get confused. It's where people think that controller players have the advantage just because like it's a mobile game, but that's not true at all. Like it's a mobile game that has a controller settings, but the controller is way worse. Like it's almost sometimes unplayable. And people just like, you know, gaming was meant to be played, like when it first started, it was meant to be played on a controller. So people around my age, I'd say, and maybe even a little bit younger and a little bit older, they feel the need to use a controller because that's what they've been using all their life. And I feel like people don't understand that. And hopefully in the future they will. Because honestly, it's not the biggest deal in the world. At the end of the day, we're just all trying to have fun, enjoy the game. Whether people want us, you know, a lot of people say go play Warzone, whatever. But at the same time, not everybody has the console. Like people just want to play on mobile, and it's maybe people find it more fun to play on mobile than they do on consoles. So you can't judge someone off of that. But anyways, that's where I'm gonna leave it, guys. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification button. It'll help me a ton. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Anyways, I'm out. See you guys.